Losing a baby before 20 weeks can be an insulating experience. There is no legal requirement to record the loss of pregnancy, and there is no official funeral for infants who have been lost before 20 weeks. Some people may not have told anyone before their pregnancy ends, but that does not mean that there is no grief. Volunteers at Clarendon Vale in East Hobart, Clarendon Vale Neighbourhood House come together to make small wooden boxes in a project aiming to help those who pass through the grief of lost early pregnancy. The project is called Petty Angels, and Jade Ireland said that volunteers in the north of Tasmania asked for help to meet the demand and started to make boxes 7 years ago. "This is a little humanity," Irish said to ABC Radio Hobart. "Lo, even in all our medical wonders we have Sue Briggs, boxes from beginning, working on primer, entering coffins, using materials from donated wedding gowns were included. Not only the mother and father, not the brothers, but in fact something to be upset," Briggs said. "They can put stickers on it, paint or draw it." The materials for coffins are either donated the community or purchased by donations Clarendon Valley Neighbourhood House. Sue Briggs uses materials from wedding gowns donated for the coffin primer regardless conditions of this loss. The boxes are given to Royal Hobart Hospital, where they are offered free charge to people who lose pregnancy. Becky French, midwifery unit manager in RHH Birth Services, said that boxes could be an important part of the mourning process. "The of baby is a tragic situation for family at any stage of pregnancy," said. "Angel coffins are presented to parents, and during an important grief period, it can be used as a memorial box or a special recreation area for their little ones. The boxes are covered with white satin. Let people upset what might be." Karen Ludsky is the CEO of Red Nasal Australia, an organisation that supports people who pass through pregnancy, or a baby's pregnancy, or the of a baby. He said that projects such as Petty Angel help to reduce the stigmatization of early pregnancy loss by accepting loss. "Historically and socially, it was said that we did not all announce your pregnancy up to 12 weeks, because the risk of miscarriage is higher before 12 weeks. Said. "1 of 4 pregnancies ends with a miscarriage, and Mrs. Ludsky said that sooner a pregnancy disappears, less that grief would be for those involved. From the moment learn that they are pregnant, begin the beginning of their hopes and dreams for that baby." Said. "What we hear over and over again is how lonely people feel in that early pregnancy loss, and that people don't understand it." He continued, "Our greatest families to support this low birth base." Mrs. Ludsky said that losing a baby after her birth could be a different grief. "The difference between the loss of early pregnancy and neonatal is whether baby surrenders and the baby are for minute, hour, 1 day, week in week. When you have early pregnancy loss, they do not have any of them." Ludsky said that having something like physical box to use it as a coffin or souvenir may be useful for those who pass through the loss. Volunteers in Clarendon Vale Neighbourhood House can never meet people who take coffins, but Mrs. Ireland said that they knew they made some difference in every box. "Death and dying, if you do not have people who want to talk about it, taboo will remain," he said. "Other people are experiencing it. People may not talk about it, very taboo, but it's okay."